The world can change a lot in 2 days. Banks can go bust, crypto can crash, and a discovery by the community can make my best Ninjabike build even better. What is this discovery, you ask? I picked this up from a DJ Tickle video, and no, that is not an ASMR channel. The talent on the ongoing directive gear set drops hollow point bullets that buff weapon damage by 20%, 35% if you're using the chest. This buff works for you and your allies. And it also works for gun-based skills, so the striker drone and the assault turret for you and all of your allies. That's potentially a huge damage buff, particularly on skill builds, just like the one I put out 2 days ago. A very quick reminder of that build. Ninjabike backpack to activate lots of lovely brand set bonuses, 5 different gear pieces to bring this to the max, 3 named pieces, Picari's holster which is a masterpiece with Ninjabike, 3 cores, critical hit chance and a ton of happiness. A bit like ASMR. The sacrifice for the awesome 30% amplified damage used with a tier 6 Crusader shield to tank that extra damage you take. An Emperor's Guard because I want to. Armor regen, skill tier, critical hit damage. Love it! 5 skill tiers for that super strong shield and a striker drone that slaps. It's the wiki wild wild west. And the capacitor that brings the whole build together using both skill tiers and offensive cores to buff its damage output while buffing skill damage up to 60%. Now the ongoing directive buff got me thinking. An even stronger striker drone, more weapon damage, bleed damage. This could be fucking awesome. So I slapped on 3 pieces of the gear set. Rolled them to skill tier with a combination of critical hit damage and critical hit chance to get back to 57% critical hit chance and 147% critical hit damage, along with a tier 5 drone and tier 6 shield. And hell yes, this new build slaps. Weapon damage has gone up from 442,000 for a crit to 497,000. My striker drone damage is up from 92,000 to 99,000. And with the build we now deal bleed damage of 50,000 a tick. Elites go down quickly with this build. Actually, everything goes down quickly with this build, including you. While the build does put out great damage, it has lost a little armor and armor regen. On top of that, you need a way to activate ongoing directives talent by killing an enemy affected by a status. You can't run Scorpio for this, or Ridgeway's Pride, or any one of the skills that apply a status effect. So I'm using the Pyromaniac to do this, with its talent perfectly ignited, to apply burn after 3 kills. Apply the status, swap to capacitor, and off you go. It is a little clunky, but it works. You can activate it in the firing range before venturing out so that you have it straight away, and once it is up, it is pretty easy to keep up. Something my wife appreciates. This build puts out a ton of damage. The striker drone can take down elites on its own. I think it's a great build for group play as your team's kills on status effective enemies will refresh the talent for you, as well as benefiting from the weapon damage buff you provide. For solo play, I would stick to the original Ninjabike build here with its stronger survivability.